Hello. Hello, friends.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, never mind. These earrings have exactly the same stats as my augmented Shire earring. 3
Everything.
levels higher and just exact same stats. Should have crashed them.
What about crashing?
I said I should have crunched them. I should have turned them in for Grand Company stuff.
Anyways, we're talking to Thancred. What are you doing? What?
I have materia to extract.
That's not the flame I wanted to
We're almost done. You changed your hair.
do.
Huh.
Yep.
Looking like Captain Jack Sparrow?
No. This is the hair I started with, bro. But yeah, no. My reasoning is while they were on the boat, Riven just didn't give a crap about his hair, because why? Why would you care? And just like braided it back because he was like, I don't want to deal with this. So for a while, he's just gonna have a braid, and then he's gonna be like, you know what? I actually hate this, and then he's gonna cut his hair. Like he's going through his I really do not give a crap about my looks phase. So he's just like dressed and comfy. He doesn't give a shit.
I was just thinking, this outfit Ethan's wearing is very uncomfy.
Yeah. Like, Riven and him completely did a 180. Like, Ethan was like, I'm wearing comfy, like, tanky clothes. And Riven was like, I'm wearing bulky, like, armor. And now Ethan's like, I'm wearing clothes that take me 3 hours to get on. And Riven's like, I literally rolled out of bed.
Can I say, though, this is the most Final Fantasy design I've seen in this game? The asymmetrical, the multiple belts, the form, the armor on different locations that make absolutely no sense. Like, this is the most Final Fantasy I have seen this game look.
I mean, you're going by Final Fantasy, like, 12 and beyond. Because, like, 7 was not that way until...
Advent Children.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't count that. But I'm, like, game-wise, yeah, it's 12 and beyond.
Which, by the way, I really like I know a lot of people don't like the Advent Children designs, but I really like the Advent Children designs.
No, Advent Children is a great movie. Design and everything. I stand with that. It's the only frickin' like video game movie, except for the Ratchet and Clank movie, that I went out of my way to go and see in theaters.
Did you hear that people want there to be a Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 4 that covers Advent Children, or at least a DLC?
I mean, it would make sense. Because
Mhm.
Kadaj, Yazoo, and Lowe's are canonically actually a thing in actual lore. So putting them in there as clones that became closer to Sephiroth, especially since they're really explaining the clone thing in the remakes, it would make sense.
I don't think that I would like an entire game, but I would like a DLC.
I would like a longer than Integrate thing, because I'm sorry.
Is it?
Integrate is not
It's not long.
Not as long as you would want from a DLC that you had to pay money for at the time.
People said it's like 5 hours.
Which is not long enough for a game that you had to pay money for at the time.
I suppose so. Like, it wasn't the DLC like marketed for like $30. That's not long enough.
Exactly. Like, you're paying for half of the game at the time of release.
Like, even...
And you're not even a fraction of the length you get.
Tales of Arise is considered short. The DLC. The DLC is still very short, and that cost like $30 to $40, and it was 14 plus hours of new content.
Yeah.
So, either way, we're talking to Thancred, correct?
I believe so.
Hi, Drep. How you doing? Okay. Ah, there you are. Have you heard the news?
In broad strokes from Admiral... Jeez. What happened?
Why is she swearing all of a sudden? Why is she cussing us out?
because her name is so extra.
Hello, Fistwin?
Yeah. Okay, I have 3 names in this game that I refuse to say, and that's one of them. I'm sorry.
Both of them.
Bless you.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm not saying any of that.
Kryl and the squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Ishtola and several of her wounded in the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arenvald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos... I will make no excuses. We failed to protect her.
Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Ishtola and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack.
It was the skulls. They knew the path across the wall, but we hadn't... We hadn't thought we were safe. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fight, I caught a glimpse of the leader's memories. It was all planned. Oh, right! He has the echo!
Mm-hmm. Isn't he the half-breed?
Yeah, he is.
That's right, yeah. Best friend!
The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the echo as Ethan or the Warriors of Light, of course. Half the time, it's enough to knock me on my arse. Like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether.
I mean, relatable. See, Alize? This is what happened. Remember when you thought we were just drunk?
So you walked in the Bordola's memories. What did you see?
A woman promised the world. Education, training, citizenship, all that and more. If she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people. A pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order. Told her to return with Kryl Baldesian alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Kryl and her current whereabouts. If their orders were to bring Kryl back alive, we could save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past the enemy lines to see if information I can cover on my own. I also noticed that my outfit right now, Dill, is very similar to what the Scions are wearing. It's the same kind of aesthetic.
Yeah, stupid skirts that don't make sense. Got it.
In the meantime, it's up to you and our allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way at the Castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Alden. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand.
I hate how back and forth our heads were, like, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth.
Yep.
I think the Warriors of Light and I are going to go see Conrad like he suggested. You all wait here.
Well. Still can't fly. Are you okay there, Dill?
No.
Why?
I just wanna fly. I just wanna
I guess we could do the normal version of containment base so that we can unlock the extreme version as another thing we can do.
Yeah, that is true. We could do
And progress the rest of the Warring Triad, maybe?
Yeah, we can do the triads on not extreme.
Who wants to read Conrad? Oh wait, where's Repo?
Wait.
Sorry, I was looking up if there was in fact an extreme version, or if it was like Earth's fount.
I think there is, because Wes was saying that the triads are all part of the mount hunting.
Alright, I'm here.
Well, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy.
She go back to inscription.
I was actually gonna ask if Drepo could voice him. But okay.
Just kidding. You didn't ask. You said who wants to voice him, and no one said anything.
That's fair. Welcome home, Lise. And the rest of you. I'm sure you've heard about Cryo by now.
That's why we're here. I'm not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was her because Monago moved, so...
Monago, how dare you move? You're supposed to be stagnant. Okay.
I've no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass. And that's good news for Cryle.
I'd like to think so. But enough about me. How's everything with you and the Resistance?
Better than when you last saw us. And no mistake, Ardenvald's been a godsend. Him and Monago and all the other young bloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We've been blessed to receive support from the Flames Alamegan Brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Girabania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Ul'dah and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause.
I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach.
Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go. But we'll fight for every eam, and sooner or later, we'll get to Alamigo. But listen to me prattling on like when we should be making haste to Castor Morans. There's no point telling me everything now when you'll only have to say it again for the Flame General's benefit.
You're right. I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Bye.
And we go back. And I can hear nothing.
This poor... Okay, if Midgard Summer looks really sad that it flies, this is even sad. That doesn't fly, this is even sadder.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah.
Because at least the eagle, like, walks.
Oh, she's wearing Thancred's outfit.
Oh.
The Spunny girl.
Oh.
Pippin! You've spoken with Thancred then? Good. Take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe her commander Kemp's party is approaching. If you're ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it.
Determination material.
Ralger's Beacon. Drep, do you want to voice Rabon, please? Please.
There you are. And there's Commander Kemp, I see. I knew you were eager to speak of our next move, but we would first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma.
Well...
So you see, the thing was...
Stuff and junk happened, and there was turtles.
This voice? Please be voice. It sounds like its voice.
Pray, join
Oh,
me
thank
in
God.
welcoming our Scion allies, but recently
I forgot
returned
what
from their
Pippin
mission to the
actually
Far
sounded
East.
like.
We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Your story.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Veladina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks.
We'll finally be able to get the other field currents.
I name this operation Ralger's Beacon. For as Ralger once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Ralger is also the god that I chose when I made Riven.
By the fury, a heretic.
Yay! No. Why couldn't you keep talking?
Yep.
The success of this operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castellum Veladina, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered Fordola and her men to see to the bridge's defense.
So, we'll get to fight the skulls again.
The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. But we have a plan to defeat her. Throw the Warriors of Light at it.
Yeah, literally. Just throw them. We'll do it.
Now I just see us being chibi characters with our tongues out, just being tossed over into a wall and everything's blowing up.
I just imagined him grabbing Riven, like, from like the back of his clothes and like yeeting him, and so he's like using his lance as kind of like a trajectory. Like,
isn't that usually what ends up happening? They have a problem, they throw us at it and hope we don't die in the process.
Oh, look at these pushovers over here. You'll do it, right? Wink, wink.
Like at this point, it's kind of like. At this point, it's like, what if we fail? Does everything just fall apart?
I mean, yes. Look what happened when we lost against Xenos.
There was no plan B.
Yeah, like they literally can't do anything without us. We failed one time, and then all of a sudden, Y'shtola is almost dead. Like, what? Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee.
I see. Show them your backs and give them a target too tempting not to pursue.
Aye. Fordola is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. We lure them as far as East End, where the commanders will rally their forces in attempts to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of their garrison occupied.
Leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. Very clever, I'm sure. But what are we to do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before we've taken the place?
I don't need you to take Villadina, Commander Ken. All I need is for you to fly
hi,
the flag
Wes.
from its tower.
Hello.
I thought you were doing stuff today.
I did. And I'm done.
Are you going to join us?
I can.
Yay!
Friendo.
You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen?
Aye. We convince them Villadina is lost. Hit them hard with our reinforcements, and watch them go running for the hills. Then, when the dust is settled, we regroup at the Castello. What say you?
Bring it on.
It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it.
It's a trap.
In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and the Alliance forces. Ethan, Dreppo, Basil, and Riven. Arenvald and I ask you to accompany the Commander Kemp. Elise and I will remain in with the Flame General.
But she's useful.
We will return to Grogle's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed.
Inspirational. Not that far. We
What's
literally
in the background?
We literally just started, yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
talked
cool.
with Tancred, we ran over, talked to Conrad, then we came back over here and talked to them.
And then it teleported us elsewhere.
Yeah.
Blue Quest.
Nice.
So, yeah, we can pause and wait for you to get here. I had to do chores this morning. I had to make breakfast, clean the kitchen, you know, be an adult.
Right.
Gross.
That is gross. I was helping my dad with some gardening earlier, but I'm free now.
It's just a sightseeing log expansion, that's what it was.
That would explain that.
But- Yeah, we can pause until so when the story teleports you to Ralger's Reach in in the beacon, in Ralger's Beacon,
Right.
that's where we're at.
Okay.
convenient summoning bell. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
They're back.
Hi.
Are we ready to continue? And now Wes can take over Conrad again?
Yes.
Okay.
I
all right.
said I was back. We were just talking.
Yeah,
so-
sorry. Okay, when you're ready, Wes.
I'm not there yet. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just the two of us over here.
I'm sorry.
You know that Sunar does not pay attention.
Well, it's more that also that I'm like, I'm probably borderlining on fatigue at this point.
All right, now I'm in the cutscene.
Okay.
In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Philodina is bloody massive. It'd take 12 men to change it. And far too long besides. But there's no need for all of that, right, Nago?
Not so long as my griffin and satchel of glamour prisms, no.
Ehrenwald, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. Lise, I want you to look in on the squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need. Everybody clear?
You got it.
Yes, sir.
Let's get this over with.
All forces are to depart for Castellum Corvi when ready. That'll be all. Words of light, stay with me a moment, if you would.
Huh? Why? What?
We're going up against Fort Bro.
There's a few men I'd like you to look in on personally. Each of them has lost people, and I can tell that it weighs on their hearts.
Oh, great.
Talk to 3 NPCs and then come back to me. No.
That's essentially what it is.
Yeah, that's essentially what's going to happen. There have been a lot of new faces since last you were here, so it's best if you just tell where you look. One's an officer you'll find in the barber. Another's an old fellow who likes to pass the time on the shore of Sarfar. The last is the fiery young lad from Little Alamigo, who I'm told trains by himself by the river to the fringes. You'll know them when you see them. Come and find me when you finish. See, I was right. To 3 people and come back.
Yay. Okay, now I'm good. All right.
Literally, like, just checking in, Reuben. How are you doing?
Also,
Do you miss your boyfriend, husband, whatever he is.
thing I don't like about Shadow Stride compared to all other movement abilities, I need a target.
I mean, you need a target for Sage's movement too.
Yeah, but
it's a gap closer for a reason. So
yeah, but other classes don't need it. Mainly DPS classes.
Samurai still needs a target to use the Kisat skill.
Yeah, it's just real. I would rather it not have a target.
Dragoons still need a target to do their jump skill.
Sage's movement. One of the few
I
healer
mean,
moves.
An enemy
I
or an
have
ally
a
to target.
Back jump. I know that doesn't count, but
And black mages need a target for ethereal manipulation, so a lot of classes do need a target for movement.
All 4 done.
Oh.
Or
There's
3. Yeah.
Who else did you talk to?
I'm coming back.
he cheated on us with some random NPC.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay, we're all here. You've had a word with the men I mentioned? Remember, 3 NPCs and come back?
3, but not 4.
As yeah, was that other person that Ethan was talking to. I'm sure you noticed they've another thing in common aside from the tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. But that's not the reason I wanted you to speak to them. We wanted you to speak with them because we couldn't think of anything to do in this quest line.
Padding!
We need filler somehow. Talk to 3 more NPCs again, please. A man who's lived in Gearbania his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 NPCs, 3 reasons, yet all belong to the Resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse, and while there is a good in that, there's also the potential for strife and discord. It'd take a special sort to lead such men to Alamigo, don't you think?
Someone like Lise, you mean? Wink, wink, nudge,
Good
nudge,
thing.
Basil.
Good thing they've got you.
Someone like Lise, you mean?
Sure, I'll click the third option.
I see we're of one mind. She'll have to make the decision for herself, of course. You've traveled with her, been by her side when she's had to make hard choices. You've seen her at her worst and her best. If you think she's got it in her, then she does.
Mine said, for now, aye, but not forever. And to be frank, I don't always know what to say to the ones who left, not to mention the use. Nay, the Resistance needs a leader with a wider view, someone who's not lived their whole life in Gearbania, who's known death and kinship, but not been ground down by them.
And what did yours say, Jumbo?
Ha! Now wouldn't that be a sight? The slayer of gods and savior of Ishgard leading the Resistance into battle. You're not short of relevant combat experience, I'll give you that. Being serious, though, I've been thinking about asking Lise to be my successor. She's young and worldly, strong and kind. A bit daft at times, but not so much that it worries me. Especially given what I've seen of her since she returned.
Yeah, mine wasn't finished either. Oh,
And
sorry.
my hope.
There was more to the option that Dylan and I chose.
Yeah, mine said, as you may have guessed, I've been thinking of asking Lise, but it'll be her decision in the end.
And then mine finished off with, look after her, Warriors of Light. She's our future and my hope.
Okay, so that one was unified.
I trust I didn't say that this conversation is just between you and me.
And all 5 of us.
Good lads. Right then, we best head to Castel Corvi, or what remains of it, rather.
By the way,
going after Fort Crow?
by the way, nice hair. I was complimenting his hair.
Oh yeah.
By the way, nice hair.
We must have the same barber.
Titan.
I've been captured.
I'm not sure how I feel about the Bahamut mount being so tame and mellow. The fringes.
Everything has a point.
The
in
fridges.
which They
Refrigeration?
Vance refrigeration.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah. This map looks so boringly, like, empty.
It
In
isn't.
comparison to like Kugane, yeah, it's pretty barren.
Well, no, I mean, me and Drep don't have the whole map clear.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because
So
there's
it's
like
just
half
kinda
of it that's just not accessible because we can't go past Castel and Belladina yet.
Yep. I didn't realize how long this song is. I feel like I'm at a metal concert that I didn't opt to go to.
Oh, bye-bye, guys.
I have a hunch for this spider.
Just constant screaming, and then it's like.
Yes, Basil.
I'm just doing spots. I didn't get your attention.
I'm done. Thank God. Thank God it's over.
Aren't you hot?
Yes.
Then why are you wearing a long sleeve jacket?
I don't know.
The one moment he's like, Ethan, why are you making sense?
Yeah, he's literally like, why did you make sense there? I don't like it. Ugh. And this is why Riven's gonna cut his hair again, because he's in the desert and he's like, it's fucking hot.
We all ready?
Actually, long and flowy, pleasant.
We'll lead the way while the other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember that we need to hold out until Monago sees the flag. Got your gear in order? Any moment now.
Yep, time to goodbye, guys.
Hasta la pasta.
Oh.
I want that as a mount.
See you guys soon. Bye.
Oh, thank God it's voiced.
It's begun then.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nargo. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Monago, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
How come she can...
I want the griffin.
That's what I said. I said, I want that mount.
Let's begin.
Arnold, where are you going? Sir?
Come on! Hey, do me a favor, you two. You three, don't die. I do like how agile my character feels. Like it's crazy how much animations changes the way something entirely feels. Because my character feels really agile and nimble compared to base Dark Knight. And all that's changed is the animation, not any of the effects. Uh-oh. Okay, these cannons need to go. Die! I'm there myself. Wait. Oh, right. Yeah. Think you're clever enough with your little tricks. Think again. None of you are leaving here alive.
Come at me then,
Let's settle the score. Well, that's bad. Oh, stop dodging away. Okay, I got her down.
Me too.
I remember that being a really fun boss fight.
Mm-hmm. We all the cutscene.
Damn you!
I think I'm
No
loading
more
it.
running! No more hiding! Let's finish this!
I'm afraid I'm a bit behind.
It's also voice, so I can't stop it.
Look! The flag!
Yeah, I was loading forever, but yeah.
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Yeah!
Stand your ground! It's not over yet! Damn it!
Stand your ground, she says as she runs away.
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Villadina is falling? Impossible. We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy! Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. School's with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Yay, we did it. I need to go, after we talk to Lise, I need to go use the bathroom.
Okay.
So when we're all ready. Oh,
First
Drepo's still.
victory, lose a single soldier. That's pretty impressive, actually.
We had casualties, didn't we?
Why don't you just go to the bathroom now, since Drepo was a little bit behind anyway.
Because that green light is bugging me.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, literally. Just go to the bathroom. Oh, well, now you can't, sorry.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
figured. Okay.
It's a shame Flordola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself that this is just the first step, but it's a big one. We're going to take it back, all of it. One ilm at a time if we have to.
Ugh, the ring has piety.
Literally. That's why I was like, I don't want any of that.
Congratulations on level 81. Oh, I'm gonna invite you guys back into the party.
Yeah, invite us back.
And then I will use the bathroom real quick, and then
We'll boogie.
Yep. Okay, anyways, I'll be right back.